Let me get you very well. What are you questioning about Governor Otti in Abia? Is it that he did not fix Aba? Is it that the Aba Port Harcourt road that was bad for years, he did not fix it? What are those things you're saying that he has not done?
You know, there's something curious that is happening, especially with our brothers and sisters in the Labour Party. You know, they have a social media presence that is more like a bullying machine, which they can deploy one way or the other. And that social media machine is working against the people of Abia State, but in favor of Governor Otti. Let me tell you how. You know, when you come to Abia State, Governor Otti is a man who is very high, performing very high on propaganda, but abysmally low on performance. Let me give you an instance. Abia State's government went to the SEFTA's platform, which I have explained earlier, and published that they have spent 54 billion naira on public schools rehabilitation. And we took interest in that because 54 billion naira, I'm not talking about 54 million, 54 billion is a humongous sum. And when the state government said, I have spent budget performance report, I'm not talking about proposal. Yeah. There's a whole lot of difference between budget, proposal, and performance. Whereas proposal is intention, performance is expenditure, reports. And he went there and posted that he has done 54 billion expenditure of Abia State's money, public schools. We became alarmed. Every Abian who looked at that report. So we went out of our way, our association, the Abia Best Interest Association, we went off and did an excursion. We went local government, I'm from Umunochi local government. The governor is from Isi Alangwa South local government. We went to Umunochi, we went to Ugunabo, we went to Arochukwu, we went to Ohofia, we went to Umuahia North and South, we went to Kwa East, we went around the state to see whether we are going to see the magic, because it must be magical.
To spend that huge sum.
To spend that, if you spend 54 billion, even building universities, it's going to be fantastic. So we said, for this governor to have grossed almost 80-something billion on public schools, 14 billion 2023, 14 billion already spent in 2025, and 54 billion lumped into public schools in 2024, we said there must be something fantastic happening. To our shock and chagrin, we discovered that there is nothing on the ground to compare with the amount we are seeing in the report.
Okay, let me get it right. Is it that there was no renovation, or in comparison with the amount, it's not?
In comparison with the amount, okay, what we saw was infinitesimal compared to the humongous withdrawal expenditure purportedly in that sector. So we now decided to ask questions because we didn't want to jump into conclusions. So we wrote a letter to the Commissioner for Finance, okay, who actually is the man who generated that document. And after about 3 months, there was no response. We did a follow-up letter to the Commissioner for Information, you know, which was the ministry where I was before. And we said, Mr. Commissioner, we have this report in SEFTA's platform showing that we have done this much. You know, help us. Just let's have a list. Like, you know, P2B of the Labour Party is fond of saying, go and verify. Yeah. We believe that the Labour Party should be a party that practices what it preaches. Yeah. So we took his word, we went to verify. And upon verification, we discovered that there's nothing. So we asked the Commissioner for Information to give us a list. He did not. So we now put him on the spot by insisting through a press conference that we want to see a list, a simple list, because it was specific in that report. 51 public schools for 54 billion for 2024 alone.
Now, was that figure retracted? There was a correction somewhere that there was an error. Was it about the 54?
It is still there. It's not retracted. It's still there on the SEFTA's platform. It's not. It can't be retracted because it has been consumed by the World Bank. It has been consumed by the Ministry of Finance. It is there posted as performance report. It's just like you gave your wife money to go to market. She comes back and tell you, this is what I bought with the money. She can't come back and tell you that, you know, this is not what she did. Budget proposal is the list you take to the market. Budget performance is the retirement you make after you come back from the market. They are two different ballgames altogether. So all the gymnastics of semantics they are doing is irrelevant because it doesn't work. It doesn't add up. You have said I used 54 billion and I delivered 51 schools. And all we are saying, show us the list. 4 demands. 1, list of the schools, 1 to 51, 1 to 3 to 51. Okay. 2, location of the schools, local government by local government. We have 17 local governments.
Now, have you taken time out to go find out these schools by yourself?
We have gone. That's what I told you earlier, that we did, and we couldn't see anything to show that this amount of money has gone into.
Have you also published the names of those alleged schools they say they worked on and show the picture? Because sometimes people will say, he who alleges proof. Of course, that he who asserts proof, not he who alleges. Who alleges will prove.
No, just hold on. I'm a lawyer. Please, with due respect. He who asserts must prove. It's an assertion. They made the assertion in the irrefutable platform of the SEFTAs. They published. We are not the ones.
And you allege that they did not perform.
No, they asserted that they have performed.
Okay.
In the budget performance report, they asserted.
So both of you need to prove something.
Hold on. They asserted. No. You asserted. You told me I have bought a car.
So show me what you bought.
And my own is, may I see your car? So if you say I have bought a car, my friend, my brother, honorable, come, I got a Benz. I'll be excited. I say, can we go outside?
Now, I don't want to use the word noise, raising these allegations. What are you suspecting that the government is up to?
Now, this is not about suspicion. At the stage where we are now, we are not even suspecting anything. We are just making a simple, humble request. Citizenship right and citizenship responsibility. Remember that Dr. Otti was opposition leader for 10 years. Okay? And within that period, he was in opposition.
He was also asking questions.
He was asking questions and he was being provided. In fact, at the time, he had to design T-shirts over the flyover at Osioma Junction.
So this is like payback time for him.
No, it's not payback. I'm saying that what he did was right. In Nigeria today, I want to urge all our people who are in politics. The moment you leave office, you revert to being the eye of the people, the voice of the people. Politics shouldn't be about governance all the time. Politicians should make do with the fact that and the reality that you cannot always be in government. That's the presidential system we copied from the US and the rest of them. That's what it's all about. When you are not a Republican in power, you are Democratic Party in checks and balances. So what did we do? We asked him 51 schools, 54 billion, four requests. 1, show us the schools. Let's have a simple list to enable us to verify. Number 2, contractors.